gotta get my...
You like that? That's a good one.
I do like it. I'm trying to
No
find my...
message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Ooh. Cause I got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know. I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
What the fuck are you watching, dude? A Sexy Woody? Oh, this dude? Yeah, it's,
Have you
is
seen
it?
this?
Can you screen record that? Swipe up and screen record it so we can put it in the show. Welcome back to ScareMeTender.
The show where we talk about all things that go bump in the night.
Sometimes we bump back.
Yes, we do. We're
My
your
name's
hosts,
Tanner.
Will.
Tanner.
Will.
And Tanner.
And Will. But mostly
Mostly
Will.
Tanner. Alright.
We have a pretty good episode for you guys today, we think.
Yeah.
We're gonna be talking about some stuff that hits a little close to home.
Right. There was some strange happenings that recently occurred in
Yeah.
the glorious what is it? What is it? The blue and white, the Tar Heel State.
The Tar Heel State.
It's Tar Heel State
I
of
wore
all.
this hat for that reason, but I wear this hat most of the time, so.
Okay.
You know.
I actually didn't.
Didn't even pick
I
up
didn't
because I
even
wear
pick
this
that
hat
up.
so fucking often.
You do.
Yeah, I'm wearing
North
this hat in most
Carolina.
of our videos.
North Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. There was a recent sighting of a skinwalker.
Yeah.
And this man.
Well, hold on. Let's give some background real quick. So,
yeah.
Our cousin Zachary was actually in town, and he was telling us about. He lives up in Pender County, North Carolina, which not that far from Wilmington. If you know where Wilmington is, we don't expect that you probably know where Pender County is. But anyway, he lives in Pender County area, and he's a firefighter up there. And he was telling us about how this TikTok video, had gone viral recently, and it's actually a 911 call from a few years prior. But it's this guy who calls in, and he's like, hey, I was driving down the road. I can't remember the name of the creek that he was passing by.
It was Blackwater Swamp or Blackmore Swamp or something.
Blackmore Swamp.
Blackmore
okay,
Swamp.
that sounds about right. But so
and this is actually only like a couple miles from where our cousin lives.
Yeah, which we know the area.
Yeah, we've been down that road.
Oh yeah. So anyway, this guy's driving down that road, and he calls the cops because he swears up and down that there is a man off to the side of the road who looks like his face is bloodied.
Yeah, it looks like he's bleeding from like the top of his head
got,
up all over his
right.
face.
So she says, well, there's a man that you see with blood on his face, and he's like, yes, and then there's like a pause, and you can hear him kind of freaking out in the cab, and he's like, holy shit, what is that? What is that?
Yeah.
What is that? And
something's in my
basically
cab.
What
Something's in my cab.
He describes it, there's something in the back of his truck that is trying to get its way into his vehicle.
Yeah, from
now,
the top.
Yeah, and
because you can hear banging, you can hear clawing.
Right, you hear the commotion. Now, normally, I would say, he lying, none of this ever happened.
This is an elaborate hoax.
But, the crazy thing is you hear the banging, right, and then the guy got interviewed by the local media, and sure as shit, when they checked the guy at the top, his car had damage, and it looked like something had tried to beat its way into the car. But you can hear him on the thing, and he's like, oh my god, that's not a human. That's not a human.
Yeah.
That ain't human. Yep. And
they're like, well,
so
what is it? Like
he never says, hey,
all
it's a
respect to the
skinwalker.
woman, because I don't know her personally. She does sound, I guess it's the name of the job, but, she does sound pretty dumb.
Yeah.
She's asking pretty dumb questions. Which, I mean, if you get a crazy-ass 911 call,
well,
and they're like, there's a non-human in the bed of my truck. And he didn't even have that accent. I don't even think he was from North Carolina. I think he was...
He might have been. I mean, we're from here, and we don't really have super thick. We don't have super thick Southern accents.
Sometimes it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little gay boy.
The guy never once says, hey, it's this or that. He just says it's non-human with speed on a car. But
he hits the brakes, slams the brakes,
and I guess the thing ran off.
And the fucking thing flies over the top of the bed the top of his truck, the roof, and scurries into the brush. They investigated. I think it was like about, I can't remember if it's a few days or a week. We'll see in a sec. But they investigated for a long time that little area. Yeah. Long time, in regards to this being possibly nothing.
Right.
They put a lot of time into it.
But
nothing was ever found.
The conclusion is that this is not a hoax per se, because there is evidence there, unless it's a very, very elaborate hoax. But this man definitely saw something, and people are calling it the Pender County skinwalker.
Right.
Or skinwalker in North Carolina, and it just happens to be right at the roof where my cousin lives. And he actually remembers a few years back hearing from one of his other buddies who worked at a different fire station that this dude had called in this crazy ass. He remembered this happening and people talking about it, and then he didn't think anything of it until he saw, sure as shit, this TikTok video.
Yeah, he didn't get the call.
No.
But he had heard one of his coworkers talk about it to him.
So, yeah, pretty crazy shit. They're calling it the Pender County Skinwalker. And the crazy, to me, and this is what I told Zachary and you. So, here's the thing. Normally, I would say total bullshit, whatever. But because there is this evidence here of, like, this thing trying to get in and clawing at the top of the car, and they have the claw marks and all that, I would say that it's either a very elaborate hoax, right? Or two things. This guy actually did run into something supernatural, which is scary as shit. Or, even fucking scarier, some crazed meth head tweaker was just going full on,
And I will say, I've seen
maniac.
Some crazy videos of crackheads.
Yep, doing crazy shit.
Pretty much getting absolutely smacked by a car and get right the fuck back up. And start dancing. They start popping, locking.
Yeah. Drugs.
Jiving and jocking, dude.
Drugs is crazy.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
But we're actually gonna, on this episode, we're going to, dedicate a couple minutes to the actual footage itself. So, without further ado, Will, look at the camera. Prepare yourself.
Okay.
It is very hard to listen to that call, to that 911 tape, without becoming somewhat unnerved. It actually bothered me the first time that I heard it.
Pender County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53 East. I just passed Patriots Watch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay. And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
What the?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck. In the bed.
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
According to the CAD notes, and the deputy reports. This thing jumped into the back of his pickup truck and began to actually beat on the top of the cab of his truck. You could actually hear something beating on the top of the truck. The caller stated that it was beating and scratching on the top of the cab of his truck. He actually stated that he was able to engage his bed light and was able to somewhat identify this object that was in the back of his truck. At some point, he was able to slam on his brakes, and the force of inertia actually threw this thing out over his hood and onto the highway, where this thing stood up in the roadway, made its way to the wood line, and disappeared in the woods.
Hi guys, it's Rusty. I'm about to interview the young man that was driving the truck the night of the frantic 911 call. T, finally I get a chance to meet you. I gotta tell you, I heard the 911 call a couple of months ago, actually. And it's been a little bit of a challenge to get the sheriff's schedule, my schedule, and finally now we've got your schedule all worked out so that we can talk to you and get you to tell your story. Obviously, we're not going to share your name or your face. Totally understand that. But after talking with you, clearly your voice is the voice that's on that 911 call. So if you would, just start wherever you want to. We want to hear the whole story. Take as much time as you need.
I guess I'll start from the beginning of the trip. I was coming up from Florida to visit my family. At the time, I was going to a trade school down there, and when I was driving up here to where the incident occurred by the battlefield, it was already easily well into the morning. I wasn't looking at my phone. I just know it was pitch black outside, and it was pitch black. I couldn't see the moon, stars, nothing, just barely the road through my headlights. And I had my window down because the AC wasn't working the best. And as I was coming around, there's a massive right curve right there before you cross the Black River. And then after that, you have the battlefield. So on that massive black curve, as I'm coming around, I had just started the curve and I was about a third of the way through it. And I look over into the ditch on my right because I caught a quick glimpse of something, and as I take a further look, it looks like there's I'd say probably a 30-something-year-old man standing in that ditch wearing what looks like an old Civil War uniform, just covered head to toe in blood, and the uniform was torn as well. That threw me off because I didn't expect to see it at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'm calling 911 after I see him to report that, because for all I know, it could have just been a normal guy that was injured and needed needed emergency help. It looked like what had happened is he hit his head on something.
Okay.
And the blood was just pooling down over his face and torso.
Okay.
And well, as I was calling, everything seemed perfectly normal. Just quick phone call to 911, let them know, hey, there's a guy out here, and try to find somewhere safe to park so that way I can take them to him.
Now we're back.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy. So what you guys just saw, what we just watched, this guy claims that this thing transformed into a human-looking thing in a Civil War uniform.
Right.
Into some kind of
stretched out
Skeletor-ass.
Yeah. Stretched out he
almost
says,
like a Slender Man.
He says a Slender Man.
Slender Man. Skin stretched around the skull.
Yeah. Pitch black eye sockets. He said it seemed as if you had stretched
a human being.
Yeah, just completely stretched a human being out.
Yeah.
It's interesting that, it kind of goes into the skinwalker thing of transforming, because in a lot of sightings of skinwalkers, they'll say that it appears as one thing and then transforms into another thing. So, that is interesting. They'll see a dog and then it transforms into a weird dog monster or something. But a man into a monster man, that kind of works.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that I'm assuming that the monster was the actual true form of whatever this creature was.
Right.
And that the
weird.
Man in the Civil War costume was some kind of ploy to get the guy to stop.
Yeah. It's weird that the skinwalker thought that a man in a Civil War outfit would try to lure somebody to get close to him.
It's 1895, right?
Is he doing a reenactment in a ditch at 2:30 in the morning? That's
Let me
weird.
stop.
Let me stop and see what's going on.
Let me see if he's okay.
If I see a Confederate soldier in a ditch bleeding from his face...
No, I'm getting Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island vibes from that. I'm not stopping.
No.
Like some Morgan Moonscar, fucking...
Right. And you guys just saw the... you guys just listened to the 911, and you saw the interview. I don't like the interviewer.
You said that.
I did say that. He... In this video, there's this weird thing going on where he's perfectly in... And that's just part of him being a professional for the camera. He's perfectly in frame. His face is always facing the camera, but he's looking away.
He was kind of giving me, you ever watch the show, you ever watch Dateline? Like 2020?
It's like he's just...
Dateline.
He's just trying to get this guy to say crazier and crazier shit.
Well, have you ever watched Dateline? Seriously?
No.
Okay, so one of the guys he's like the best host for Dateline, because they rotate hosts for each episode. But one of them is Matthew Perry, the guy from Friends, his stepfather. Let me see what his name is.
Matthew Perry?
Not Matthew Perry. Stepfather. It's, Keith Morrison. This guy. And you can throw up a picture of Keith Morrison. But Keith Morrison is the best Dateline, interviewer.
I have seen him.
And he does stuff. There's actually a really good SNL skit where Bill Hader plays him. And he's like, this guy's like, yeah, so I took an axe and I killed my whole... Or he's like, my wife was tweaking out, so I took an axe. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, anyway, I sunk it in her head. He's like, well, you gotta. He's like, oh, tell me more. Like, he comes off as super creepy in a lot of the way that he interviews, because he's always, asking for more details. So he's like, you drowned the bodies, huh? And how long did it take for them to sink to the very bottom? Like he's asking because he wants
What sound did it make when his final breath left
Well, it's
his
almost
body?
like sometimes Keith Morrison, he asks questions and it almost seems like, is this guy planning on doing something?
He's getting off on it.
Because it's like, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, is he taking notes? What's going on here? But he's
Keith
literally
Morrison
the best.
Gets off on.
Keith Morrison is the best. Don't get me wrong. I love Keith Morrison. You are the best Dateline presenter.
I think he's a freak.
I love Keith Morrison. He's the best. There's
He
a reason
looks
why
like
he's been on the show for 20 fucking years.
Who's
This
that
guy
other?
rocks.
He looks like that other actor who looks just like a fucking cat in the face, and he was in Drive. What is it? He's the big bad of Drive.
Oh, Ron Perlman.
Dude.
I fucking love Ron Perlman. Hellboy?
He's a great actor.
Yeah.
He looks like a cat, though.
Yeah, he looks like a non-human. He looks like a monkey. Like, he's just a big ape man.
He is a big apish man.
Yeah. He's a good actor, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Guillermo del Toro loves him. He's in, so many Guillermo del Toro movies. He played Hellboy, he was in Nightmare Alley. I think he was, one of the villains in one of the Blade movies. Blade 2, maybe. Anyway.
I have the collection, but I haven't watched the other ones.
I think Blade 1 and Blade 2 are pretty good. I think Blade 3 is, the one with Ryan Reynolds, and it's not too
Ryan
bad.
Reynolds?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is in Blade 3.
Is he Blade?
No, Wesley Snipes is Blade, bro. There's only one Blade.
A
Ryan
Wesley
Reynolds
Snipes joint?
Yeah, a Wesley Snipes joint. A Spike Lee joint. Have you ever... Okay, speaking of... I know you make that joke all the time, this is a so-and-so joint. Like a Spike Lee joint. Have you ever seen a Spike Lee movie?
No.
You should watch a Spike Lee movie.
I should probably watch Do the Right Thing.
Do the Right Thing is good. It's a good one. It's...
I have seen a Spike Lee joint. It was a show called Woke.
Okay. Was it good?
Not really.
You should watch Bamboozled or
It's got
Do the Right Thing.
It's about a black.
He's got a new movie just came
He's
out,
a black artist in New York, and he all of a sudden has some inclination to create woke art to expose white supremacy. As if it exists. I mean, it doesn't.
Let's not fool ourselves. It exists.
It exists.
We know it exists.
I am not supreme.
Neither am I, but
I am white.
Yeah.
And that's okay with me.
That's okay.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too. But anyway,
let's get back to Skinwalkers.
Yeah, watch some Spike Lee joints. If you can find any streaming, they're worthwhile.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Skinwalkers. Yeah, so There's not much more we can say about that. I mean, it's fucking crazy.
What do you think? Yes or no? Is he telling the truth? Is he telling a fib? Or is he just misinterpreting somebody on drugs?
I think that he saw something. Like I said, I don't think it's a hoax. I think that he either really saw something paranormal. I mean, we've.
My thoughts are that I don't quite think that people.
I want to.
I don't think what people call skinwalkers are exactly what they think they are. I don't know what they are.
I don't know that is a skinwalker because
a skinwalker
is a Native American spirit.
Right, and it could be.
Don't know why a Native American spirit would be posing as a Confederate soldier.
I don't know. I don't think Native Americans were involved
That
in the
almost
Civil War.
seems alien-esque to me.
But it's impervious to cars and it needs to claw into your vehicle?
I don't know. It just seems like a Chupacabra sighting.
Yeah.
Or something. But I don't know of any stories of...
Anyway,
whatever this creature is, I don't know that it's anything we've ever heard of before.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's really
weird.
Really fucking weird. But that's going to lead us into...
our next creature.
Sorry, I know you've gotten on me in the past about yawning and then speaking while I yawn.
Yep.
You put me in front of the camera, and I yawn.
You need a damn neck pillow, bro.
I yawn, dude.
Give your ass a...
I've noticed this,
If I give your ass a hot cup of chocolate,
I'd be
boy, you be done, son.
Slumped. Dude, so I've noticed this. There are certain situations that if you put me in, where I'm talking to certain people or they're talking to me, where I would just yawn every time they try to talk to me. And I try not to. And I know it might be a little rude.
You know what you
but
should
I can't
do?
Control it.
No, yawn through your nose. Because all yawning is you're missing oxygen. You're not getting enough oxygen when you're breathing. That's why usually people that are talking at length, they'll do a yawn. Or they'll do some sort of pause where like I just did. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Do it through your nose. Try it through your nose. Yeah, not now. You didn't need to. Next time you need to.
It's not working!
Think about... yeah.
It's not that I'm bored by whatever these
We've got a crazy cat, crazy cryptid, creepazoid for you.
Dude.
And it's called the Beast of Bladenborough.
Wow.
Yeah, so, funny enough, still in North Carolina, Bladenborough ain't that far from Pender County. Bladenborough is probably about an hour away from where we're at now.
Right.
An hour, a little past Tabor City.
This is a mutant cat demon creature that terrorizes the town of Bladenborough.
I'm gonna give you a rundown.
The little area. Is it a town? Is it a city? Is it a county?
It's a city or it's a town. Beast of Bladenborough.
Well, it can't
because
be
Google
both.
can do it better than I can. I can promise you that.
Well, don't read out the AI bullshit.
Nah.
Because they digress into unnecessary information a lot.
So the Beast of Bladenborough refers to a mysterious creature that caused a frenzy in Bladenborough, North Carolina between 1953 and 1954, leaving behind animal carcasses that were often found drained of blood. Sort of like a Chupacabra type situation.
Like a Chupacabra.
The legend claims the creature attacked pets and livestock, leading to mass hysteria, but it was later revealed to be a... Oh. Interesting.
Oh, this one was debunked?
Perhaps.
The beast was bumped.
Here we go. I did not know this. It was later revealed to be a publicity stunt by the mayor to promote the town.
Wow.
The event has become a well-known folkloric tale in North Carolina, celebrated annually at the town's Beast Fest. So basically...
Now, the Beast of Bladenborough, it just told us it was obviously a hoax. I think big, large cat creatures do exist that are not like panthers or pumas. I think there's probably some undiscovered hiding.
Hiding where?
Cats are elusive.
They are. Where's Ricky?
Speaking of which, I just got a little kitty. I'm a little cat daddy now.
Yeah, that's the Beast. Beast of Bladen.
The Beast of Bladen. The Beast of... I'm not going to say our county. But either way, what are your thoughts on this beast?
Whoa. So, first off, so the attack started in 53.
Some bum hick fucking... I know what'll get people to my town.
If I insanguinate the livestock.
So, okay, and that's the freaky part. Did he actually Did he actually sanguinate some
So
things?
I had actually
Or
heard,
is the whole story made up?
what I heard, okay, is I had heard that this is, a lot of people think this is a hoax, and Google also thinks that this is totally a hoax. But I don't know if anything was actually ever killed or slaughtered or exsanguinated. Because you got to think this is rural North Carolina farm country in the 50s.
You do that to somebody's
think
cow,
that
they'll fucking kill your ass.
What I'm saying is, no. Do you think that there's any sort of public record of any of this, surely, that was kept and then put into computer database?
Could be. People care about their cows, man.
I know, but what I'm saying is,
They got names for them.
basically the story goes that the townspeople started finding all their livestock and pets totally drained of blood, dead.
Yeah,
And they're like, and ripped apart.
And then it turns out. So did the mayor just make up this story,
I don't know
or
that
did he orchestrate the town to go along
I don't
with
know
it?
that the mayor ever came forward and said, "Hey, I did this faux show."
So did the
I
whole
think that people-
town created this story for publicity?
I think this is like a lizard man type situation where it put Bladenborough on the map.
Right.
As far as, oh, well, we can get people to stop through Bladenborough, which is a dead-ass town, if they think that there's a monster lurking in the woods.
Yeah.
You know, I think that that's where people think that this is a publicity stunt.
Is there anything?
There is no proof. I do not think that this mayor ever said, "Hey, yes, I did this."
Right.
It is fake.
Is there any reason to go to Point Pleasant besides the Mothman?
Not at all.
So this
Exactly.
is a theme that I'm noticing.
Right. Mothman.
A lot
Lizard Man,
of
Beast of
backcountry
Bladenborough.
rural towns, they will create some sort of myth to get people going
Because
there.
it becomes a large part of your commerce.
And then it becomes tourism. We live in a tourist state, South Carolina.
People come to visit. They eat at the restaurants.
Yep.
They shop
Some
at the
stay,
stores.
some stay, most leave.
Nobody stays in Point Pleasant.
Nobody's
Yeah,
staying in Point Pleasant.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
Bruh.
I don't know what that is.
I don't remember what that's from.
You be
either.
stemming a lot.
Stemming?
Yeah, you break out into song and stuff.
Yeah, I do a lot of quotes. I quote a lot.
Yeah,
I
and
love,
then you're like,
I love to
where
quote.
did that quote even come from?
I don't remember.
No idea. Made it up in my head.
I think that one might be from,
I was thinking Funny Farm or Money Pit or some
no,
shit.
have you ever seen, Wet Hot American Summer First Day at Camp?
I think I'm gonna like it here.
Where they're doing like the
Like 8 years ago.
they're
when
doing
it
the
came out.
play. And it's like
Electro
Electro City, and then the guy shows up at the end with his suitcase at the end of the song,
I
and he
think
goes,
I'm gonna like it here.
I think I'm gonna like it here. I think that's what it's from. I think that's what it's from.
Oh god.
Yeah. Great show.
So now we get to our final creature, final myth. Lots of legend
Wakanda
behind this.
forever!
Not
Black Panther!
Black Panther.
Watundu!
So this is a North Carolina
Mubaku!
Itapupu.
Ida boo boo!
We're keeping it but bleeping it. We're keeping and bleeping, dude. Alright, Black Panther, ladies and gentlemen.
The
Love him, hate him.
legendary Carolina Panther. And we ain't talking the football team.
No, we ain't talking Cam Newton. I don't
No,
even
we
think
ain't
he's
talking
on that.
Scam, no boy. He retired a while
Cam
back.
Newton's a fucking fraud, man. He let us down, man. He really did, bro.
Boy didn't even jump on the fumble in the end zone.
He brought us to the bowl. And I don't even like football, man, but
I mean,
I like when anybody represents South Carolina.
I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, but I do pull for the Panthers when
the
they're
Panthers
good,
were
which
at the
they
bowl,
never are.
and then he dropped the ball, man.
Oh yeah, it was a terrible Super Bowl. Terrible Super Bowl.
So much disappointment from one man.
And they went undefeated that season up till that Super Bowl. They had not been beaten until the Super Bowl.
Ridiculous. The Carolina Panther is a creature known for the region of, North and South Carolina. It usually refers to what's called the eastern puma which is like a typical mountain lion from our area.
Alright, so backtrack. There is a mountain lion species that lives in South Carolina.
Right,
North
it's
Carolina.
the eastern puma.
But people have claimed, right, exactly, that they have seen black panthers in, and we're not talking the civil rights.
I don't
brother,
know.
brother.
I will say, I don't know if I've seen any of those either.
The revolution will not be televised.
Where the white women? You see, we was on the boat and we took us some shrimp. We put it on a bun and we called it lunch.
Hell yeah.
We called You know why they call it a po' boy?
It's a poor boy sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yet your restaurant...
That's not my joke. That is Sam Hyde's employee's joke.
But yet your restaurant sells that shit for $17. You go to most seafood restaurants, they got a fucking po' boy on the menu.
I ain't never getting no po' boy.
$20. $20 for a fucking poor boy
sandwich.
The shit
that I get, and this is where my cat daddy instincts come in, is I like to get 2 fried catfish. And get some fried okra. Okay, maybe some hush puppies in that baby.
Some hush puppies.
Maybe. Usually I might go with some macaroni or some.
I'm not a fan of hush puppies.
I'm not really either. Sometimes it's an acquired taste. It's kind of like a grilled cheese, where you have to be in the mood for it. And then even when you eat it, you're like, this sucks.
I like to throw some ham in a grilled cheese. You know.
Anybody eating a grilled cheese and dipping it in tomato soup and actually enjoying it, they're fucking lying.
Yeah, that's an old classic. That's not really
They're lying.
Nobody still does.
Nobody. I don't think anybody did.
Campbell's eat your heart out. Anyway, so people have for probably 50 plus years, people have claimed that they've seen black panthers roaming the Carolina forests and mountainsides.
Right.
And statistically, there is no geological record that there are any black panthers anywhere but Eastern Asia. I don't even know if they exist in the jungles of Africa. I think it's literally just like India and stuff like that. Jungle Book. But
I don't know. Do they actually exist? I think he might have been.
Oh yeah, no, they're real.
He was out of place.
No, he wasn't.
No, the panther from Jungle Book. He wasn't out of place.
No, because the Jungle Book takes place in India. And Rudyard Kipling, when he wrote the Jungle Book,
so Mowgli is Indian.
Yeah.
Not Native American Indian.
No, like Indian, yeah.
Dinga dinga ding, dinga 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 dinga. They love it. That's their favorite song.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
I always search good in bad. I always search bad in good.
What the hell is wrong with you? I'm a very good bad boy. A banger,
dude. I'm a very good bad boy.
A banger. Love that guy.
He's awesome.
Yeah. What the hell is wrong with you?
Hey. What the hell do you think of yourself? I am a night walker. I am a daydreamer.
Oh shit, I like that.
I am a good teacher. I am the perfect learner.
That's what he says?
Yeah, he does. He digresses into nonsense pretty quickly, but it's a banger.
He's a very good bad boy. I like that.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Do you think the Carolina... I don't know. Do you think
his name's the Carolina Panther. The Carolina Cougar. That's Clyde the Cougar.
Hey, there we go.
I think it is very possible, and I will tell you why, is because I've seen so much... People have not only just claimed they've seen him, they've caught him on trail... panthers on trail cams.
Yeah.
And sure as not...
Black ones.
Yeah. And so, to me... Now, the problem with cameras is that you can never really tell just how big something is, and we can throw up...
Right.
Right now, we're actually going to throw up a video of Carolina Panther sighting.
Okay.
We're just going to throw that in there.
And then we'll show up some trail cam photos of stuff that's obviously a cat.
Yep. But that's the issue.
Right. Is it a misinterpretation of a just a feral cat,
Well, is
Yeah,
it...
they do get pretty large in
Is
size.
it a misinterpretation? Is it somebody saying, oh, look, that is a black cat, and let me just film it and make it look like it's a...
And let me buy him some lunch.
That's a black cat. Let me try to jump on this Carolina Panther hoax bandwagon. But so many people have claimed they've seen him, and even our grandmother, Granny has they know family members who swear up and down, Dad and Granny, that they swear up and down that they've seen him while they were out hunting and shit.
Well, Dad says he's seen stuff that he doesn't even believe in. I don't mean to dog on him, but I'm not dogging on him. I'm just saying, like, he does...
He told us one time he'd seen a ghost, but then he said he didn't believe in
I don't
ghosts.
believe in ghosts, but I've seen one. I'm like, okay, Dad. I love you, Dad.
Yeah. Well, you ever heard the story of... This is total digression. You ever heard the story about Dad's dad leaving to go to work one day? This one will give you chills. So get ready.
Okay.
Dad's dad left to go to work one day. Was gone from the house for 15 minutes. Came home. Granny said, "Why are you home, Byron?" And he said, "I was riding down the road and this thing appeared in the car beside me and it touched me on the shoulder and told me I needed to go home." So he turned around and went home.
Dang, man.
And Christy actually believes that the thing that told him to go home was the same ghost that they saw in their room that night. Because it appeared in the room that Christy and Dad shared. So,
I think something like a Carolina Black Panther does exist. I think it's just super elusive, probably really low in numbers.
now do you think that something like that could be responsible for the Beast of Bladenborough attacks?
It could be, but I think maybe the mythos of the Black Panther thing got to the head of the mayor, and then he was like, let's try to make our own story about our own creature.
Obviously, you know, when we were talking about the Bladenborough, when we threw up pictures so they could see what that thing's supposed to look like. But
it looks scary.
It looks like a jacked up bobcat.
Yeah, it looks like a jacked up, like tabby cat.
And there are bobcats that live in the area.
Oh, I've seen some big ass bobcats.
And bobcats are big, and they can kill a man.
Yeah.
And I guess if they really wanted to, like any big cat, they could rip you limb from limb.
They could go straight for your neck. They're gonna go for your face first.
Yeah, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most animals, strangely enough, they go for your face.
Yeah. Interesting.
Monkeys, cats.
A monkey will fuck you up.
Yeah.
A monkey will rip your whole face apart.
Yeah.
And put it back together. But not the
You'll
way
be a
you
new
want it.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mr. Potato.
Bro, have you ever seen the video?
You look like a damn Picasso
Have
painting.
you ever seen you've seen the stuff with the woman who got her face ripped apart by the orangutan?
All respect to her.
She
And she wasn't even the crazy ass caretaker of the fucking monkey, man.
She was a friend.
She was a friend that was visiting, and then I guess she had picked up his Tickle Me Elmo, and then he just went. He literally went ape shit. Holy fuck!
Not funny.
No, it's. I mean, it's kind of.
He's killing my friend.
It's funny because it's insane. The absurdity of it.
That's what the 911 call sounds like. It's just the woman who is the caretaker screaming, "You gotta shoot him! Kill George! He's killing her!"
That ain't George, bro.
No.
Either way, I think a Carolina Panther does exist and it could be black as well, like a subspecies. Like any subspecies, they're low in numbers.
We know that Black Panthers do exist in India, right? So the species is alive somewhere on Earth.
Right. The myth is just that it's over in Carolina.
Right. So,
but
is it hard to believe though that
an Indian man had one and then brought it over?
Well,
it's not hard to believe
that could be it, or it doesn't have to be an Indian man that brought it over. But I mean, people.
A man from India got a fucking Black Panther and brought it over.
North Carolina is one of those states where you can own big game animals, privately. So it's easy to believe that, like, a lion or a tiger or a Black Panther escaped from somebody's private zoo.
And repopulated.
And I'm not sure if Black Panthers can mate with regular cougars. I would assume they could, but
if they can, the blackness would be a dominant trait.
I would, just like it is in human beings.
Yeah.
Black is king.
Well, black don't crack, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Black Panther. We say yes.
I say yes. Beast of Bladenborough.
You say no. Skinwalker. Pender
Skinwalker.
County.
Yes.
I say yes as well. My dude seen something. He ain't lying. What he saw, we don't know.
We'll never know.
But I mean,
I
we're both pretty skeptical about stuff like that. So, but you know, we've said it before. We want to believe. So, I want to believe in that one.
All right. And with that being said, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for sticking with us. Very special episode of ScareMeTender. I'm probably gonna say that at the end of every episode.
It's every episode.
Every episode is a very special episode
Because
if you spend time with the Guyton brothers.
That's right. Anyway, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time. Stay spooky.
Peace out.